Because of course, as a part of the Blood Moon expansion, there's also this little quest line with Louis Beauchamp, who, well, basically he made constructed a Dwemer flying ship. He hired a crew because his intention was that the crew would fly to Solstheim and they would recover the amulet of infectious charm. Because Louis here, he's a bit of a shy person, and obviously also has a stutter, and so hasn't really been lucky with the ladies, and so he figured that but then he learns that there was a Nord man who was basically ugly as a troll, but he was very popular with women, and his secret was that he had a magical amulet that made him charming and irresistible. And so Louis Beauchamp wanted that amulet, so he made the ship, sent the crew to pick it up, but unfortunately it didn't go as planned. When they reached the Solstheim, the island, the ship crashed, and it left the captain and his crew stranded, in the middle of in the wilderness, in cold blizzard conditions, obviously very ill-equipped, both in terms of weapons. I mean, they were literally just carrying daggers, and in terms of clothing, because they had very light clothing as well, which was certainly not suitable for the harsh winter conditions of Solstheim. And so, unfortunately, they didn't exactly survive. But we managed to locate the ship. We found the captain's journal, which, basically is the captain's telling of, what happened, and which is also the reason why we learned what happened. And we managed to recover the amulet from Hrotmund's barrow. And, and at the end of the last episode, we came back to Aldrun. We gave the logbook and the amulet to Louis here, and he rewarded us with some gold. And right. All right. So, long story short, or maybe more, or was it maybe a short story long? But anyway, let's return to the game. Let's try to get back into character. Tetra, I'm here. All right, Louis. Fakir bids you farewell and wishes you all the best, and hopefully this amulet will change your luck with your love life. Anyway, right. Oh yeah. Right.
Training for the right price.
Thank you very much. Oh, it's a super heavy axe too. Oh. Huh? Huh. Were you having a break or something? Greetings. Send us to Caldera. Greetings.
Probably nothing.
Right.
What do you ask of me?
Right.
There are many creatures beyond the cities. Good hunting.
All right. Well, let's see. Operation Unload. Right. Let's do it like this. First. Now. Right. We take back one of these. And oh boy. Yeah. Fuck, it does not need this one. It's super heavy. And these. Let's see. 100 would be 5,000, right? So yeah, perfect. Do we have something else we want to sell? Yes, these daggers. Why not? 900. What would you look like? 45. No. Fine. Okay, like this. Right. 1,000. Like 20 of these. All right. Is that all? I think it is. Sure. Why not? Okay.
May your kills be quick and many.
Thank you very much.
Citizen.
Come here, Tetra.
Good day. Let's do business.
Verandas. Right. And we need this. Come here, Tetra. Let us take the Silt Strider to pool. Now that we have delivered the news to Louis Bouchon, and perhaps in a way set his mind at ease.
Where would you like to go?
Cool.
Why walk when you can run?
Fakir wants to go to a place that is very cool. And then Fakir goes to a place that is very cold. Sphere? Yeah. Greetings, Sphere. Fakir is back.
Hurry, last boat to Solstheim until the next one.
Yes, Sphere always does a very funny jokes. Right, come here, Tetra. Right. Oh, this fort is still in shambles. Come on, Tetra. There's a bear. There are wolves. More wolves. More bears. Brother Grow. Right, wolf. Oh, no. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's somewhere over there. Hold on. Right. I think there it is. There is the cave. Yes? Yes. Ufgar Unending's dwelling. Okay, wait here. Fakir has some news for Ulfgar. No, Ulfgar has a very big cave here.
Have you found it? Have you found the entrance to Sovngarde?
Yes, Fakir has found it, but Fakir is not certain if you like if you're going to like what Fakir has to say about that. Welcome back, Fakir. Hope Solstheim has been treating you well. So, tell me, have you managed to locate the entrance to Sovngarde? Ha! Of course you haven't. I searched for 500 years and never succeeded. You know, there's a part of me that feels Sovngarde doesn't even exist. Actually, Ulfgar, Fakir came upon this book. It is called Sovngarde, a re-examination, and seems to offer new theories on how one may enter Sovngarde. I think it may have the answers you seek. New theories, you say? Let me see the book you speak of. Hmm, could this be? Is it possible the entrance to Sovngarde lie right before me all along? It makes so much sense, Fakir. You've done it. You fought the way to Sovngarde. All I need to do is die valiantly in combat. But how? I know. You, Fakir, you must help me. You must defeat me in armed combat and send my soul to Sovngarde. Tell me, will you honor me with a fight to the death? All right. Fakir will help you, Ulfgar. Fakir do everything in his power to defeat you in armed combat. You honor me with this decision. Songs will be written of our glorious battle. It is true that in my heart I wish to be defeated, so that I may enter Sovngarde. But no, this Fakir, I will fight, and fight valiantly, as I have all my life. You will probably die by my hand. I will grant no quarter, no mercy, and expect no less from you. Go now, prepare for battle. When you are ready, speak with me again, and we shall engage in armed combat. Okay, that's good. It's good that you at least gave Fakir time to prepare. Right. Well, in that case, I have been waiting for you, Fakir. The hour of battle is upon us. I hope you are well prepared to engage such a worthy foe as myself. I have roamed the land for 500 years, leaving death in my wake. And although I have been brought to the brink of death on more than one occasion, still I live. It is my hope, Fakir, that you are my match and will send my soul racing to Sovngarde. Now, we test our mettle. To arms!
You should have picked an easier opponent. Huh. Ah. Huh. Huh. End your fight. I'm leaving.
Sorry, but you made Fakir promise. No quarters. So why did you run, Ulfgar? Well, perhaps Fakir knows. Fakir knows why you were trying to run. Stormfang. Okay, so Fakir will take your sword, and whenever Fakir sees this sword, he will remember you, Ulfgar. Farewell, and have a nice trip to Sovngarde. Oh, okay, so there's a large cave in here. Where does this go? Oh, oh, not. Okay, this is a more difficult block. Fakir might need a better lockpick for this one. Good. Okay, gold. Healing potion. Okay. Oh, alright. Very well. I suppose this These belongings belong to Ulfgar. I'm going to recall. Huh? Fakir already has one. Moon sugar? Small eggs. Alright. We had a good battle, Ulfgar. We certainly had a good battle. Right, come here, Tetra. Right. Skull Village. Right. Alright. Let us travel to Skull Village. Wind form. Okay. Alright. Let us test this scroll, Tetra. We shall test this scroll. Right. Yeah, take this Tetra now. It's a heavy thing. And the hammers. Right. Alright, Tetra, let us test this scroll. Oh, Fakir likes this scroll. Truly. It goes to... Oh, oh. Okay, good. Okay, come on, Tetra. Oh. Right. Let's go back to the village. Alright, Tetra, it's time to talk to these people. You are not of the skull. Speak with Thorsten Hotfang the Great Hall. He is our leader. I will deal with you. Alright. Fucking will speak with your leader. No problem. Where is the Great Hall? Is it this one? No. Oh, there is a large building. That is probably the Great Hall. Come on, Tetra. Since Fakir does not know how these Nords feel about Guars, you have to wait outside, Tetra. Oh, very nice, cozy place. Oh, it's a cliff racer. I have to admit, this is literally the first time that I noticed this little detail that they have like, that there's a cliff racer here. I'm pretty sure I never noticed this one. Anyway, back to character. Greetings. What do you want, stranger? The skull wish you no harm, but you will mind your manners while you are within our walls. We will make no exceptions. Now, what is this I hear about an attack on the Imperial fort? Yes, apparently some kind of wolf creatures attacked the Imperial fort. Those soldiers, pah! They cut their trees and dig their holes and have little to show after a day's toil. They do not respect this land or its creatures, and for that I find them offensive. But though I have no love for them, the Scar would never do such a thing. We prefer to let the Imperials kill themselves slowly, but these creatures that attacked, these were not wolves of this land. Now, have you finished your business here? Tell me more about the skull. We are the skull. All right. All right. Well, what is Fakir's business? Well, Fakir is here to give you this skull. You say you brought the bones of one of our ancestors. Stupid Imperials. They need to leave. They need to learn to leave things as they are. Still, it is good that you have returned this to the skull. Perhaps there is hope for you and your kind. You are welcome here for the moment, but there is much to atone for. What does the North mean by that? The Imperials in their forts have brought nothing but harm to these lands. They cut the trees and dig the earth. They are wasteful, lazy, and careless. They have no comprehension of oneness of the land. It is this oneness from which the Skull derive our strength. And the Imperials have defiled these lands. Fakir is curious. What is this oneness? This is what gives the Skull power. It is the balance of our lands, the trees, the waters, wolf and bear. The Imperials have no respect for this balance, and we pay the price. What does Tarsten mean about defiling these lands? Through their carelessness, Imperials have upset the natural order, the oneness of the land. This is their nature. It must be balanced once again, and the All-Maker appeased. I wish for you to make things right, Fakir. You will be the one to restore the power of the Skull. And how exactly should Fakir do that? It is right that you do this, as it is your people who have caused the damage. Speak with Cursed Wind Eye in the shaman's hut. He will give you further instructions. All right, tell me more about your shaman. The shaman. We should spend more time with the steel and less in studies. Still, he can provide useful advice. Right. Alright. Fakir thanks you for your time. And Fakir will make it a point to talk with your shaman. Alright. Oh, so cold. Fakir is very sorry, Tetra. What is you ask? Hmm. Yeah, Fakir is searching for someone in particular. If your weapons and armor are in need of repair, speak with Snetbril the smith. You'll find him in his house, usually. If it is a disease you got, Baronrot the Roarer may be able to help. Fakir is searching for the shaman. uh, right. Oh, that's the shaman's hut. Greetings.
Greetings to you, wanderer. Why have you returned to our village?
Greetings, shaman. Fakir is here to talk with you. Greetings to you, wanderer. Why have you come to our village? What does Korstwinda know about the attack on the Imperial Fort? I can tell you no more about this. There's information. Heartfang will have it. I'm sorry, I can do no more. Oh, Fakir understands that you are Korstwindai. I am Korstwindai. How may I help? Tell more about the oneness. There is a careful balance that lies in all things in this world. The animals, the trees, even the rocks and the winds. It is a harmony that the Scar draw power from. By the grace of the All-Maker, He who gave us these gifts, and this balance is upset, our power is lessened. All right. Your leader spoke something about restoring the power. Heartfang wishes for you to do this, does he? Then I will assist you. There is a ritual that must be completed on Solstheim. On Solstheim, you will find 6 standing stones, each representing one of the 6 gifts of the All-Maker. At each of these stones, a ritual must be completed. Once the ritual of the gifts is complete, the oneness should be restored. Alright, now what is this ritual of the gifts? It would be too much for any nut of the skull to remember. Here, take this. It will explain the rituals and guide you on your way. This book may be of some use to you as well. If you are to remain with the skull, you should understand our beliefs. Alright, they are giving us the story of Ivar Stonesinger and I guess a map that shows all the locations of these stones. Alright, that guess it's time to read. Okay, so that's the okay, this is the locations of the stone. And this here is the story of Ivar. Okay, let's read. It might be a little bit long, but okay. Sit quietly, child, and listen, for the story I tell you is a story of the ages. But what is it, grandfather? Is it a story of heroes and beasts? The grandfather looked patiently at the child. He was growing into a fine boy. Soon he would see the value in the stories, the lessons that were taught to each generation. Just listen, child. Let the story take root in your heart. In a time before now, long before now, When the skull were new, there was peace in the land. The sun was hot and the crops grew long, and the people were happy in the peace that the Allmaker provided. But the skull grew complacent and lazy, and they took for granted the lands and all the gifts of the Allmaker had given them. They forgot, or chose not to remember, that the adversary is always watching, and he delights in tormenting the All-Maker and his chosen people. So it was that the adversary, okay, sorry, not first language, trademark, adversary came to be among the skull. The adversary, okay, just I don't know, it's like the emphasis of these different syllables, it doesn't come naturally to me. So adversary, okay, yeah, I suppose the emphasis should be like in adversary. Adversary has many aspects. He appears in the unholy beasts and the incurable plague. At the end of seasons, we will know him as Thartog, the world devourer. But in these ages, he came to be known as the Greedy Man. The Greedy Man, that is what we call him, for to speak his name would certainly bring ruin on the people. Lived among the skull for many months. Perhaps he was once just a man, but when the adversary, when adversary entered into him, he became the Greedy Man, and that is how he is remembered. It came to be one day that the powers of the skull left them. The strength left the arms of the warriors. The shaman could no longer summon the beasts to their side. The elders thought that surely the Allmaker was displeased, and some suggested that the Allmaker had left them forever. It was then the Greedy Man appeared to them and spoke. You of the skull have grown fat and lazy. I have stolen the gifts of your All-Maker. I have stolen the oceans, so you will forever know the thirst. I have stolen the lands and the trees and the sun, so your crops will wither and die. I have stolen the beasts, so you will go hungry, and I have stolen the winds, so you will live without the spirit of the All-Maker. And until one of you can reclaim these gifts, the skull will live in misery and despair. For I am the Greedy Man, and that is my nature. And the Greedy Man disappeared. The members of the skull spoke for many days and nights. They knew that one of them must retrieve the gifts of the All-Maker, but they could not decide who who it should be. I cannot go, said the elder, for I must stay to lead the skull and tell our people what is the law. I cannot go, said the warrior, for I must protect the skull. My sword will be needed in case the Greedy Man reappears. I cannot go, said the shaman, for the people need my wisdom. I must read the portents and offer my knowledge. It was then that a young man named Ivar lifted his voice. He was strong of arm and fleet of foot, though he was not yet a warrior of the skull. I will go, said Ivar, and the skull laughed. Hear me out, the boy continued. I am not yet a warrior, so my sword will not be needed. I cannot read the portents, so people will not seek my counsel. And I am young and not yet wise in the ways of the law. I will retrieve the gifts of the All-Maker from the Greedy Man. If I cannot, I will not be missed. The skull thought of this briefly and decided to let Ivar go. He left the village next morning to retrieve the gifts. Ivar first set out to retrieve the gift of water, so he traveled to the water stone. It was there the Allmaker first spoke to him. Travel west to the sea and follow the swimmer to the waters of life. So Ivar walked to the edge of the ocean, and there was the swimmer, a black porker sent from the Allmaker. The swimmer dove into the waters and swam very far and far again. Ivar was strong, though, and he swam hard. He followed the swimmer to a cave, swimming deeper and deeper, his lungs burning and his limbs exhausted. At last he found a pocket of air, and there, in the dark, he found the waters of life. Gathering his strength, he took the waters and swam back to the shore. Upon returning to the water stone, the Allmaker spoke. You have returned the gift of water to the skull. The oceans again will bear fruit, and their thirst will be quenched. You know what? We will read like each of these. We will read like each of these like remaining pieces whenever we are basically like at the appropriate um at the appropriate stone. We'll read the story. We'll read the part of the story, and then we'll do what we need to do. Okay, so we'll start with water, and then we have to, after the water, we have to find earth stone. Okay, right. So Fakir needs to check. Where is the water stone? Okay, there's water, earth. Okay. Well, let's see. Okay, let's see. Is it water, earth, maybe tree or sun, beast, and wind? Is that possibly the order of? Okay, so just to make sure. Man, I have guessed the wrong one. Okay, so water, earth, and no, then it's the beast. Okay, it goes back to the beast. Well, water and earth, they are quite close, so. Okay, water stone. Okay, it's on the western part. There's some kind of river here, which is the Skull Village is here. This is probably where you have the Thirsk. It's probably more or less west from Thirsk. And there should be like a little river here, so it's like above. It's north of the river. Let's see. Yeah, there's like a little river here. There's a Thirsk over here, so it's probably gonna be somewhere here, right? So we could kind of start traveling maybe here, and then kind of maybe more or less follow the coastline. Or if you start from Fort Frostmourne. Well, I know there's, actually the Raven Rock is maybe somewhere over here, I think so. Well, I mean, me as a player, I know, so that it wouldn't be too far away from Raven Rock. Now would it? All right.
Strange signs carried on the wind.
Indeed. Right. Oh, come on, Tetra. Right. So this toothpaste stuff is for what? Fixing old teeth. Right. Greetings. Tetra. Right. Greetings. Send us back to cool. Right. Come on, Tetra. Right. Send us to Eldrune. And Balmor.
Why walk when you can run?
Oh. I did not plan that, but okay. We'll get a level up. Yeah. Just wait here for the moment. Oh, I think I have some moon sugar here, okay? Right. Right. This club. Daedric Katana. This could probably be something, yeah. 20,000. Glass greaves, glass greaves. Well, there's right pauldron, left pauldron, so one right pauldron, which is like at least extra. At least one glass boots. Now I can't wear boots, but I might as well keep, well, one of them. Cuirass. Several glass greaves. Sure. What's this? Even the staff. Glass staff. Glass halberd, huh? I'll take like one glass halberd. I can sell you one. This is kind of unique stuff. Daedric Wakizahi, yeah, they're really valuable as well. Ebony broadsword. Can't really carry that anymore. Yeah. to leave something behind. Won't carry up in short. So, well, actually, I do have ways to increase my carrying capacity. So, right. Well, sure. Just a couple of hours. Intelligence, personality, and luck. Yeah. Okay. Come here, Tetra. Okay. I have stuff I can enchant. Good. Oh, I forgot. I forgot the most important thing. Guess what I forgot? I forgot the soul gem. Yeah, it's gonna need to use this one more time. Well, let us use the spirit of our ascended sleeper. Now, so I might make another type of an amulet or something, but at least one constant effect item that I'm interested in. So, what? Okay, I guess got stuck on Earth. Okay.
Greetings and salutations.
All right. Let's make some save games before I mark things up. And we'll see what I have. I suppose I never really used those things, so no. Oh, okay, I had one of those as well. Okay, good. So, constant effect item. Amulet or ring? Maybe a ring. Yeah, I think thematically ring makes more sense. Let's see how much it costs. Except that I don't have the spell. Oh, okay. Well, would you look at that? I forgot that this was here. Right, well, I know of a person who sells a spell, so Caldera. You there. Charming touch, also. Well, I guess I could get a light spell. I have a night eye, so maybe I don't need it. Well, I'll learn it anyway. But this one, what I really need. Invisibility. Right.
Good day. Let's do business.
Well, you have summon a flame metronach. I mean, surely the creatures in Solstheim must be weak to fire, right? Well, perhaps, but oh, all right. Yes, let's go back to Balmora. Just stay here. Okay. Oh, right, because I was in steal mode. Okay. Chanting. This is an item to enchant. Ring. And enchantment. Invisibility as a constant effect. I think there's only one name. There's only one name we can give it. We shall call this the One Ring. I mean, why not? Let's call it the One Ring. So, it's a permanent ability to make you invisible. Now she's got a lot of our money, which is fine because. So this alone could pay all of that. Okay. I could put like maybe all this glass stuff. Maybe this katana. Yeah, already that goes like. That's sort of like more than. But you know what? Maybe we don't care. Maybe I can just accept it as it is. In fact, yeah, you know what? Galpedir, you have been such a good friend to us. I'm gonna give you the best deal of your life. I'm gonna knock off a couple of thousand from, or like, from this trade, so that you can actually afford it. Because you can make yourself very rich now with all this stuff. You're gonna be the richest partner, to ever live. Thanks to me. So, what else? Okay, that 50 charge, 300 charge. Okay. Let's see.
I have a feeling you and I are about to become very close.
Yes, Calvadir, I'm sure we will. Tetra. In fact, I have even better idea. Hello, Jira. Good friend. Fakir has some sugar for you. Okay. Learn these spells, sure. Spell effects, burden, paralysis. Why not? Come on, get over there. Right. Belt. I mean, belt or amulet. But then again, my belt, I have a belt for my bound. Yeah, so possibly amulet or ring. Extravagant ring. Let's see. Okay, like 100-point heal. No, I mean, no, not 20 seconds, like 2 seconds. All right. What if like 20, but it's like for 12 seconds. Okay, let's say 10 seconds. It heals like 200 points in time and in a fairly quick order, so let's call this Ring of Regeneration. Oh, regeneration. Maybe Ring of Regeneration. Or like 10 points for like I mean, it can't be 30 seconds, but like 20 seconds. Oh, no, like okay, 25 is not. It could, oh yeah, could, at most 24. Like okay, 20 seconds. 10 points for like 20 seconds. So it's rather powerful. 10 points, yeah. Right. Or like maybe 5 to 10 for even longer. 5 to 10 for like 30 seconds. So pretty powerful regeneration for like half a minute. Okay, we'll make this. Chanting border. Well, if I sell you this, obviously. Well, now I will take some things in exchange, like maybe this katana. Right. And enchanting. Let's see, restore health. Maybe on target, not on self, target. Okay, 40 points per casting, yeah, on target. And I don't know. Ring of Heal Tetra. Ah, okay, or Heal Friend, I don't know. Heal Other, I don't know. Ring of Heal Other. Ring of Heal Friend, sure. Whoosh. Yeah, it's a lot more than. Yeah. Right. Oh, okay, well, you know what? Once again, Calbadir, I'm gonna give you the deal of your lifetime.
Greetings and salutations.
Right, so now I'm just gonna leave some of this stuff here. I don't feel like taking it back to,
What was that?
to my place. Alright. Now we are ready, so let's take us to Ultron. Come on, Tetra. Good.
Training for the right price. I suppose I have a
Yeah, cool.
We make a special trip.
Thank you very much. Alright. Greetings, Will.
What's that?
Take us back to Fort Frostmoth. Come here, Tetra. Right.
The pleasure is all mine.
Right.
It's hard, but it's fair. Well, if you shaved her palm, she might pass for a monkey.
Yeah, you know what, Tetra? Wait here. It's nice and warm in here. Oh. Right. Maybe Fakir will take some repair prongs. Casey needs to fix his armor.
I like what I see.
Greetings. Right. Wait until morning. Right. Let us go to Raven Rock. Oh, yeah.
How hard could it be?
For you, my friend, very hard. One-way ticket. Right. All right. Let us test one of these things. All right. Well, this is protection from frost. This is poison, magic, and shock. Well, right. That's Ring of Azura, Ring of Freeloading, Ring of Featherweight, September, the One Ring. And now we are invisible. So the creatures of the forest should not disturb us when we don't want them to. There's animals. There was one of those bear sharks. There's Spriggan, a boar. Someone's dwellings. All right. Greetings.
They've taken my Oddfrid. My sweet dear Oddfrid.
Oh, Fakir is very sorry to hear that. Please tell me more. I'm sorry, but I'm not in the mood for visitors right now. Just look at this mess, Acrobat. Do you see what that foul drugger has done? He has ruined my dwelling, and stolen away my only friend. What is a drugger? Imagine an angry Nord. Now imagine a dead angry Nord with a taste for human flesh. Get the picture? Tell me more about your friend. My entire family was lost at sea a few months ago, and now I am all alone. My only companion is Otfrid Whitelip. She talks to me. She tells me things. Tells me the future. I rescued her from Guildborn Barrow many months ago. She's been kidnapped by a Draugr who lives in Guildborn, Acrobat. Will you go to the Barrow and rescue Otfrid Whitelip? If you do, then Otfrid will help me reveal your future. Alright, Fakir will try to rescue your friend. Excellent. Of course, I knew you were going to help me. I am a seer after all. Now, Guildborn Barrow lies to the southeast of here, near the coast. Need you to enter the barrow, find Otfrid, and return her to me. Do be careful, Acrobat. The Draugr are fast, vicious, and entirely without remorse. Now, go now. I will eagerly await for your return. Very well. Right. Well, just have to do this. Mm. Oh no, that's blood skull barrow. Oh, this is the Earthstone. I have to remember. Something in here? No. Oh, this was blood skull. Right? Blood skull barrow. Hmm. Hmm. Stone forest. Fakir does not know where this place is. Raven Rock, okay. Hmm. And that is the blood skull barrow. Where could it be? Oh, there is. Something in here? No. Guess not. Oh, that's the cave of the hidden music. Probably goes to the Waterstone now. Oh, oh, very cold in here. Ah, hmm. Oh boy, where is that? Once again, I'm in Raven Rock. Right. Even me as a player, I don't actually remember where this barrel thing is. Like, I had a vague recollection that it might actually be this one. I have to find, no, Kjolbjorn, no. Nope, not this. Not this. Right, I went past. I had a vague recollection that it wasn't very far away from that dwelling. But I only found the Blood Skull cave. Oh. Wow. Yeah. Raven Rock, yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Right. Oh boy. Yeah, so that is once again Blood Skull. Where does that person live? Was that his dwelling? That is. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's the Blood Skull. Mm-hmm. Oh man. May have to check from my phone. What's here? Well, how about like right behind it or something like? I just kind of stick by this little mountain or here mount. You know, maybe it's like on the same thing, but like on a different side or on something, you know. That's probably the water. No, that's the earth stone. Okay, and the blood scar barrel. Yeah, of course. Hmm. Yeah, like okay. Well, here's a little bit of like black areas I haven't been to. You know, I'm just trying to now. You know, well, there's obviously it's gonna be like on some kind of mountainside or a hill. Oh, that's the cave of the hidden music. That's not it. Yolgeir Barrow. That's the Snow Prince thing. Man, how far away am I? Probably pretty far away. Yeah, that's the Snow Prince. Oh boy, I think I'm literally gonna have to Google this because, like, this is one of those cases where I actually would appreciate a map marker. You know, at that barrel. Yeah, but that's not it. Oh yeah, because I'm just way off the course here. Oh, like I'm not even role playing here. I'm just like I'm too focused on just trying to find that place that I can't even role play right now. You know, I can't really get to the into the mind of Fakir when. Oh boy. Because as I said, I had a vague recollection that it wouldn't be too far away from where that guy actually lives, but I don't see it. I mean, I'm now in Raven Rock. Yeah, okay, so either that, I'm going to use a console command to try to get myself into that place because especially because the guy doesn't even tell you where it is. You know, you should at least like given like oh, for the very least, give like a general direction, like it's this and this, like it's like northeast from here or something. You know, even if it's just something in the line of that, it doesn't have to be a map marker. It doesn't have to be a quest marker. It's not. It doesn't have to be anything fancy like that. But yeah. Oh, yeah, because there's just water in here, and and that's above the blood scar barrow. Like that's the one that is actually like the closest to where that guy lives. You know what? I give up. I'm gonna use a console command. Okay. Oh, okay. Southeast of dwelling. Okay, southeast. Okay, okay. We have southeast, so it should be. Okay, so it should be southeast. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Southeast is the general direction. But Scarborough, I know. Southeast is the general direction. Okay. So continue approximately here. This is already Raven Rock. Okay, so now that I have a general direction, and I will also obviously gonna try to kind of let's go barrel. I'm already pretty far away in. Did I see? I might have just like I thought I saw like a little entrance to a barrow, but I guess not, no. Okay, well, it would have to be... Like, I'm also kind of trying to look at, let's say, like the shape of the land. You know, oh boy, yeah. Like, I'm already so far away that I can't even I can't even move my map like to where that guy lives. Oh, he says southeast. Like, but in my mind, I've already been pretty thorough in searching. I might even just use a console command after all this trouble. Because apparently I can't find it on my own. Like, I've been able to do that in the past. As I said, I had this vague, very false, memory, I suppose, that it would be like close by. I'm not even going the right way. Because I'm kind of changing directions all the time, so I'm also kind of... I get disorientated, basically. I might just use COC command because... I mean, yes, I already got like a general direction. And I know that was... Effectively, that was like... Colbion Baron. Yeah, and it's southeast. I might just use a console command. Seriously. Ah, this is getting way too difficult and way too kind of troublesome to find. And I am literally... And I'm a player who considers myself to be a Morrowind veteran. I've been playing this game, more than 20 years now. Yeah, there's the Blood Skull Barrow. That's his dwelling somewhere over there. Like, how hard can it be, really? And this would probably be... Is that like... Did he give me wrong direction? Or what? Because it's not like northeast. You know what? Screw this. How do you spell it? Colbion Barrow. Okay, COC2. Colbion Barrow. Misspelled it. Colbion Barrow. Oh, for Christ's sakes, Oh, is it maybe Solstheim, Kill Bomb Barrel. All the way here? Wait, okay. Let's do like this. And so it's like it's more or less like west from Fort Frostmoth. Oh man, I didn't know it was this far away. Okay. Right. Well, had I known it was like, because I had this vague recollection that. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I can like this and let's see. Okay, if it said like okay, southeast and west of Raven Rock, something like that. Stalrim. Well, Stalrim is actually a new material added by Blood Moon expansion, and and you can actually make weapons and armor from Stalrim, but you need a special axe to kind of chop off pieces of Stalrim. Oh, well, okay. Okay, well, you know what? I spent so much time looking for this place, I don't feel bad for using console commands, so.
Death is near.
Oh, wait. Right. Alright. No. Alright. I will just. So when I arrived at Raven Rock, I should have just continued going through it. Because I had a vague recollection, which obviously I guess was a false memory, that it would have been like somewhere between that dwelling and Raven Rock. Obviously I was wrong. Oh boy. Oh. So much time you really want to kind of, invest in like, well, I mean in a game, but also specifically like maybe trying to get maybe just one thing done in a game. Right. I mean, did Fakir have to do this side quest. No, he didn't. Wait, where is Cave of the Hidden Music? Am I? That's Snow Prince. Oh man. Now I'm having trouble finding back to that. Ah, god damn it. Where am I? Raven Rock. Just get so lost in here. Ah. Wasn't supposed to be that far away from Raven Rock, you know. Okay. Okay, I'm right next to this place, okay. Right. Alright, Fakir has brought you the skull. Acrobat, you returned! And you find Ottfried. Yes, I know. Ottfried is a skull. She was a skull when I first found her. But she does talk to me. I hear the voice inside my head. I would have told you the truth, but I didn't want you to think that I was crazy. So tell me, Fakir, do you want me to tell you your future? Yes, Fakir is interested. Acrobat, the skull of Ottfried Whitelip is speaking to me, telling me your future. She says the time for the hunt is near. You are both hunter and hunted. She sees you surrounded by ice. Beware betrayal. Ottfried she sees a giant. And, yes, the horned huntsman. That is all. I'm not sure what it all means, but Ottfried has nothing more to say. Alright. Well, thank you very much for that. Right. Yeah, it's probably a little bit more north, the border thing. Okay. Alright, so I think this is enough for now. Oh boy. So, when we come back, I guess we'll continue a search for the Waterstone and obviously, see if we can. And of course, we sort of found at least I think the Waterstone and the Earthstone. So, yeah, Anywho, so I'm sure that in next episode we'll be able to. Well, I'm pretty confident at least that the next episode we'll be able to, do at least those two, water and earth. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you next time, and goodbye.